Beloved brothers and sisters in faith, few threats pose as great a danger to a nation as corruption does. It erodes prosperity, undermines communities, and breeds inequality. This toxic force impacts every segment of society, from the impoverished to the affluent, from youth to the elderly. Those who study the past will find countless warnings about betraying one's community for personal advantage. Consider the fate of Sodom and Gomorrah's inhabitants. Material abundance once filled their lives, yet their avarice, deceit, and moral decay brought about their downfall. The Qur'an reveals Allah's words. Their sins were committed without shame, and moral decay pervaded their territory. Therefore, we unleashed divine retribution from above as a consequence of their actions. The Thamud civilization presents a similar narrative of wealth and learning, yet their authorities exploited their positions and tyrannized the vulnerable. The guidance offered by Prophet Saleh was spurned as they persisted in their corrupt ways. In the end, their empire crumbled, leaving behind only archaeological remnants as testimony. The annals of time demonstrate that corruption yields no genuine triumph. Neither material riches, authority, nor status can rescue those who violate their nation's and people's confidence. In contemporary society, whenever those in power rob their citizens, misappropriate communal resources, or exploit their authority for selfish purposes, the results prove catastrophic. Systems of learning, healthcare, and public works deteriorate. Economic disparity persists. Gifted individuals face suppression, and social fabric unravels. The Islamic faith explicitly denounces corruption. Prophet Muhammad proclaimed, "Those who deceive their community will find Allah deceiving them." He further stated, among the most contemptible individuals on Judgment Day are dishonest authorities and unethical leaders who wrongfully appropriate others' possessions. Even minor forms of dishonesty, including falsehood, accepting bribes, or exploiting authority, are regarded as severe transgressions before Allah. No nation can achieve prosperity when its leadership abandons principles of fairness and truthfulness. Consider the example set by the Prophet's companions. The righteous Caliphs Abu Bakr and Umar maintained rigorous standards regarding governmental honesty. Self-examination was their practice, ensuring communal resources remained safeguarded. Their teaching emphasized that authority represents a sacred responsibility rather than an entitlement, and that deceiving the populace constitutes a transgression, with consequences extending through this existence and into eternity. An unethical leader might secure short-term advantages, yet they inflict lasting harm upon themselves and their homeland. Much like a tree contaminated at its core cannot produce wholesome yields, a community infected with dishonesty cannot flourish. The Qur'an contains Allah's declaration. Moral decay has emerged across territories and waters due to humanity's deeds, allowing them to experience the consequences of their actions, hoping they might change their ways. This passage serves as an admonition to everyone. Civilizations deteriorate when dishonesty becomes widespread. Citizens endure hardship. Households fragment, and confidence between the governed and governors vanishes. As members of society, maintaining justice, truthfulness, and honor falls upon our shoulders. We must honor established laws, champion ethical governance, and voice opposition to corruption. While transforming entire systems may exceed your reach, your personal integrity, fairness, and community service can create meaningful impact. Reflect upon Prophet Yusuf's experience. His own siblings betrayed him. He faced false allegations and endured incarceration, yet his patience, honesty, and devotion to Allah remained unwavering. His destiny led him to just leadership, allowing him to rescue Egypt from severe food shortage. The teaching stands evident. Integrity, fairness, and endurance foster national prosperity. Dishonesty, avarice, and moral compromise invite ruin. Brothers and sisters, each minor instance of corruption adds to broader deterioration. Dishonesty, deception, theft, resource hoarding, and breaching trust all erode society's bedrock. Islamic teachings emphasize leadership accountability. Divine messengers, caliphs, and virtuous rulers consistently received reminders of their obligations to their communities and ultimately to the Creator. Abusing power, resources, or status represents treachery not merely toward humanity, but toward Allah as well. In the present day, when you witness corruption in your surroundings, avoid remaining passive. Express truth, conduct yourself honestly, and dedicate yourself genuinely to your community. Even modest actions of virtue and truthfulness can spark transformation. Keep in mind, a nation's power derives not solely from prosperity or military might, but from the truthfulness, honor, and moral fiber of its citizens. No society marred by corruption can achieve true strength or success. However, a community following Islamic principles, fairness, truthfulness, and mercy will invariably prosper. The Prophet declared, "Those most cherished by Allah on Judgment Day and nearest to Him are equitable leaders." Therefore, let us strive for fairness in all spheres of existence, within our households, our professions, and our communities. Dear friends, corruption devastates both the person and the collective. Its spread resembles an invisible affliction. Only through faith, ethical conduct, and responsibility can it be defeated. Let us make a commitment this day to oppose corruption in all its manifestations, to honor our homeland, our citizens, and our authorities, to dedicate ourselves to our nation through honesty, modesty, and genuine devotion. May Allah grant us virtuous spirits, authorities who maintain justice, and societies that flourish through integrity and belief. Ameen.